Hey everyone, how's it going? Today we're going to go over Entrepot and familiarize ourselves with their layout. So when you first log on, this is going to be the screen that you see, and then over here up top you'll be able to see other things to select like Launchpad, Marketplace, Earn, Create, Support. We'll go through all of that in this video. But first, let's start with the opening page. So, when you initially come onto Entreport, this is what you're going to be greeted with. Welcome to Entreport. Description right here about Entreport. I know they were the very first NFT marketplace hosted on ICP, and they hold a lot of the bigger NFT collections, i.e., Motoko Ghosts, all the Motoko collections, the Doodles, the mechs, BTC flowers, as you can see here, Chronics, along with Chronic wearables, and the list goes on. So let's go ahead and start the search bar. If you're coming onto Entreport and you already know the collection that you're looking for, just fast forward, go right to the search bar, put in whatever it is you're looking for. It'll propagate onto the page, and you'll hopefully see what it is you're looking for. Let's say it's Motoko Doodles, click on that, boom, and it'll show you all of this. All right, I'm getting a little ahead of myself, so let's go back and let's check out these links first. So Launchpad, what happens if we click on that? It'll bring you to all of the launches happening right now on Entreport. Now, a lot of these are not yet available to purchase. For example, let's go with this one here, Trump with hat. Let's see what happens. So this one here isn't launched yet, but it is available on. It's showing you on the launch pad just to kind of familiarize yourself with it prior to it being available for purchase. So, for instance, here. It'll give you a quick description of the project. Let me go ahead and read this one. It's pretty short, so it should be quick. So 50 Trump with hat NFTs for 5 ICP each for the 50 states Trump will soon be president of again. Trump with hat is a very limited collector's item. Collect your favorite or 5 different Trump with hat NFTs on 5 different blockchains. The first person to collect the same Trump with hat NFT on all 5 blockchains will get $1,000. When sold out on ICP, there will be a raffle with 3 winners, 30 ICP, 15 ICP, and 5 ICP respectively. Now, just my own thoughts on this. I'm not a real political person. Don't really care. Like, I do care, but in this case, this is just an example. So don't kill me if you guys aren't Trump supporters. I'm independent. So anyway, here we go. So in this description, they were able to give us the supply 50 Trump that you can purchase from. They're 5 ICP each, and essentially this is what you're gonna get for doing certain things. So if you collect the 5 similar Trump with hats on 5 different blockchains that these are going to be available on, you win $1,000. For me, that's not really a good enough incentive to hold this. I whatever. Anyway, let's keep going. So when sold out on ICP, there will be a raffle, 3 winners of 30 ICP, 15 or 5 ICP. That's a little more incentivizing for me. Now, why the $1,000 isn't really doing it for me is I'm really only interested in things built on internet computer. So I'm not really looking to go into 5 different blockchains just to collect these. I'm just not going to do it. $1,000, that's nice. That's lucrative for some of you who have the time to go ahead and do all of that. But my conviction lies here with ICP. So let's see, what do we get? Right, what's the incentive of holding this on one of our ICP wallets? you can win 30 ICP, you can win 15 ICP, you can win 5 ICP. I don't know. I don't really care about Trump that much, that this isn't too enticing for me. However, I am potentially going to buy one of these and gift it to my father-in-law. He's just like a diehard Trump guy. But if I end up winning the raffle, I'm gonna keep those ICP. All right, so that's that. And honestly, if you guys don't even want to read this whole description, you can have everything laid out for you right here. Starts in 5 days, available 50, sold 0, obviously because it's not open yet. So there's that. You'll have the description there, and then just above the description, you're also gonna have these icons up top. Some may only have IC scan, for instance. Some may only have Twitter. Some may have 2 of this combination. Some may even have like a Medium article attached that you could also read and get more information on the specific NFT that you are interested in. But let's go ahead and check. This is typically what I like to do during research. I like to see how active they are on X, how many followers they have. Now, all of this isn't going to, one of these isn't going to make my decision specifically, but the cumulative outcome of my research, using all of the links that they provide, then I will base my decision off of that. So here it seems, so May 1st was their last, 4 hours ago. So that's pretty good. These guys are active. This year I can see being pretty lucrative for these, seeing as Trump is running and there's just a lot of friction going on with the economy and the political stance of the U.S. Anyway, we're not going to get into that, but here, for instance, you'll see their X, so you can go on here and dig a little deeper, dig as deep as you want. But for the purposes of this video, I'm just giving you a quick overview of Entrepot. All right, so that's an example of one that is listed on the Launchpad but isn't available to buy yet. Now, let's see, what can we buy on here? I know, so here's another thing. So some of these may already be sold out. For instance, this collection here, the Constructivist sale. These guys launched a few days ago, and they were sold out the same day, I believe, within a few hours. I was able to snatch one up. Okay, yeah, so here, and it ends in 4 weeks, but the supply is gone. So essentially this launch is no longer. But if you were interested, so this one here only has one link, which is the IC scan. This would worry me a little bit, just because I do like to see a few others attached to this, like maybe like a Medium article would be nice, X, a link for Discord, things like that. But in this instance, I was able to read all of this. Majority of it just describes the characters, but the top half here says a big, gives you a nice, so here, characters of Taggerland, boom. The one thing that really jumped out, obviously, was Taggerland Genesis. I'm not going to read this, but just know I ended up buying one. But that's not the takeaway here. That's just knowing that because a project is on Launchpad and it's open, you don't always have the opportunity to buy because they're sold. So in that instance, if you really, really wanted one of these and the Launchpad was sold out, just go into the secondary market, explore the marketplace. I guess we could briefly go into that now, just because it's here with this specific project. So you go in and we'll see what's available to purchase on the secondary market. And also, if you noticed, for the launch, it was only 5 ICP to get in on this project, which at the time I thought was kind of high. But then once the secondary market loads up, you'll see what they're selling for, or at the very least what they're listed for. So once this loads, we'll be able to see, come on. There are 5 listings right now that you can choose from. Activity none. So they're listed, but no one has purchased any of these yet. Come on. Okay, well, my internet is slow, so in the interest of time, we're just gonna keep going. Oh, all right, hold on. All right, so first thing you notice, price, 450 is the floor listed on the Constructivist. If you have 450 ICP and you would like one of these, come on over to Entrepot and you can get yourself a cool looking frog. Ooh, this one must have just listed. I didn't see this one yesterday. This one's cool. Wow, a whopping $6,000, but that's number 3 minted. That's cool. I like that one. All right, but so yeah, come on over here and you can purchase one secondary. Let's go back to the Launchpad now. All right, so we gave you an example of one that is pending. The Trump with hat was our example. It comes out in 5 days. You can jump on here and buy it in 5 days for the mint price of 5 ICP. The Constructivist, that was an example of one that was already launched but sold out prior to, and we went through how you can purchase one on the secondary market. Now, let's go to one that is open, and all right, I like this one already because it gives you a lot of sources of information up top, along with a nice long dissertation of explaining what this project is. So for instance here, if you wanted to get yourself a nice grungy geezer, and it ends in 3 months. There are 1,993 available and they've sold 7 so far. Here's an explanation of what they are, and here are all of their links. All right. So you just click on this button here. There was an error. Obviously, I don't have my wallet attached. So let's see if I can. Oh my God, this is so slow today. What NFTs are you guys buying? If there's anything you guys are eyeing, or you think are underrated, hidden gems, let me know. Drop a comment, and let's try to get a nice, strong community going, and we can help and support some of these NFTs on the IC. I'm not a very technical guy, but I guess this is my way of adding value to the IC ecosystem, and I'm hoping in time, as I get more familiar with it, I can provide more efficient and be able to articulate kind of what goes on behind the scenes in a better fashion for you guys. All right, so I just attached my plug wallet. Now let's see what happens when I click this. All right, please confirm. Are you sure you want to continue with the purchase of 1 NFT for the total price of 2 ICP? All transactions are final on confirmation and can't be reversed. So for this instance, I would like to do a little more research on these guys. They are very active on X. I know that. I see them come up frequently. They do talks, things like that. But I just wanted to show you what, the display that would come up once you hit the link here to buy 1 NFT. But I'm going to go ahead and cancel until I'm ready to purchase. I may come back to this and reconsider. Okay, so that's pretty much it here for the launch pad. So you can go here. You'll be able to see all the projects that have listed or are listed on the launch pad to be purchased or minted rather. Okay, So you can go here, scroll through the entire collection and see what interests you more. All right, so next, let's go check out the marketplace. So here, once the project has been launched, users are able to resell their NFTs on the open marketplace. So for instance, let's go back to, actually no, we'll just stick with one of these. So, I mean, let's go with Motoko. This is the big daddy here. So this one here, obviously very little research is needed, although I do still recommend you do your research as I do, but this is the granddaddy of them all. So this is a pretty safe buy. Not very cheap, but it's pretty safe in my opinion. I do hold one of these, and I do plan on buying a couple more. I'll probably put out a video shortly about just buying one of these. All right, so here, this is the open market. It's already launched. The display is going to be slightly different, but up top, you'll notice the volume traded. The listings, 704 available, and the average price, 33.23. This is not the floor price, it's just the average price cumulatively of what they've been selling for. For the floor price, simple, just go find the cheapest one, and essentially that's your floor. So in this case, 32 ICP. So following the average price, you'll see Motoko Ghost collection of 10,000. Creator royalty 2.5%. That's fairly low. That's really low, actually, considering that the creators can range anywhere between 0% to 10%, I believe, on the royalty, and that specifically speaks to every time one of these are traded, the creator gets a kickback of 2.5% or whatever the denomination is that they choose. Which is nice for the creators because it's kind of like a revolving circle of revenue, and it's a good incentive to build, to create things on Entrepot. Okay, so under that creator royalty 2.5%, now you go onto the description. And in this case, let's read it because it's pretty short. On the Motoko Programming Language's second birthday, Dfinity Foundation distributed 10,000 Motoko Ghosts designed by John Ball of Pote Studios to the community. All right, so all of these were airdropped for free. So they have been pretty lucrative for the early guys that and girls that got in. I didn't, but I ended up buying on secondary market. I think that's fine too. Now, activity, instead of going to IC Scan, you can still go to IC Scan and check out some other analytics that they have there, but I'm not going to go on there because I'll probably end up confusing most of you on that just because I can't properly articulate what I'm looking at. But until I can, I'm just going to kind of stay away from that. So activity, here you can see the last one was sold 2 hours ago to this wallet here. You can click on that wallet and get some more information on it if for whatever reason you wanted to. They paid 35 ICP, which is equivalent then to $466. And the NFT Rarity Index, which is the NRI, is 31.6%. So it gives you a lot of good information just in this one line here. Motoko Ghost number 4122, excuse me. Okay, so now the actual collection. So here, showing, you can put listed only, on auction, or the entire collection. I like to keep it on listed only, and then sort by. Typically what I like to do when I come on here is I'll go on NFT Rarity Index. That's going to bring up the most rare one first, and then trickle down the line to the common ones. I scroll down now on a NFT project like Motoko Ghost, it's very rare that you're going to catch someone slipping. But on the smaller lesser known NFTs, you can catch a lot of people slipping on some of these. Most of the holders don't even know what they have. They don't know what the NRI stands for, which is part of the reason why I'm doing these videos, is to inform you guys as best as possible, bring some value to the IC ecosystem. One of the ways that I know how. So yeah, so anyway, so if you scroll down based on rarity, sometimes you can catch, a high NRI for a very, very low price, and at which point you would want to scoop those up if you like the project. I like to do that, but there's really no point in doing it right now with Motoko, because typically the holders of Motoko know what they have and aren't going to let them go super easily. But yeah, so like this one here, you can buy it for 84 ICP. Now this is relative, because 84 ICP is a significant amount of money. In this case, it's $1,100. But like I said, it is relative, because so this one here, 97.3% at 84 ICP, but the one right next to it is 97.3%, also same NRI, but it's selling for 1,000 ICP, which is equivalent to $13,000. Okay, so so you can still find some good deals relative to the project that you're looking at. Activity, we went through that. Okay, so NFT rarity index, there's not going to be anything here. So in this case anyway. So let's just go back to low to high, and now from here it's going to show you the cheapest one first. In this case, it's number 7578, NRI 38.4% at a price of 32. This is the cheapest Motoko right now in the ecosystem. Okay, so if you literally just want to get in and you don't necessarily care what the actual Motoko looks like, I mean, you're gonna reap all the benefits really that all the other Motoko holders have at a reduced price, right? Now, granted, with that being said, this isn't one of the ultra rares, but that's another story. But if you want to secure your position as a Motoko holder, 32 ICP is the floor. All right, so now up here we have the IC scan, we have Twitter. I do like to go on, so in this case it's going to send us to Poke Studios Twitter, because John Ball was the creator of the Motoko Ghost. So this is his page. He has a lot of cool projects that he works with, and obviously designs here. Poke Studios, these things are sweet. But I digress. All right, let's go back. So next, now for this one here, I had to put on my my VPN. I live in the States, as I'm guessing a lot of you guys, a lot of my viewers do too. So this isn't going to be an option for us, but in the event that, just in the interest of really doing a nice thorough job of covering Entrepot, I'm going to go ahead and briefly cover this. So Tonic Earn is powered by Interest NFT Protocol, 100% non-custodial and decentralized interest rate protocol. So essentially their unique approach is to tokenize the Earn contract into a tradable NFT, where the contract NFT owner receives the interest or NFTs when the contract is repaid or not. So let's check out. I don't think anything was listed, but if you go activity, it'll show a few past transactions. So here 55, price paid for this specific contract. Now I wonder if we can go in there and check out. All right, so here it gives you a little more information about each specific contract. The contract amount, 50 ICP, the reward amount, 1 ICP, APR 24%, end date 6/12. Okay, so essentially this person here wanted to borrow 50 ICP, and to whoever lent him the 50 ICP, their reward upon payback would be 1 ICP, which is equivalent to 24.33%. End date was back in June of 2022. So this was pretty old, and there haven't been any more transactions from that point on. You can see that was the most recent one was November 20th of 22. Now what if so here if you go on items, all of these have been repaid, so it's not like you can go in here and buy one. But say you were the investor, you come in here, you find something that you like, boom, click on it, and it'll give you all the information that you need. Contract amount, so this guy wants to borrow blah blah blah, right? The reward for lending it out to him will be 1 ICP. The APR is 12,166.67%, and that would get paid out to you, the person who lent this contract amount. Now, all right, so that's how you invest in it. If you were kind of in a position that you needed money and you have all these NFTs, you can, I believe you can bundle them, put them in this contract. All right, so let's walk through it. I have some NFTs here that I would be able to select. So say I need 10 ICP for whatever, to buy the dip. This is an option. I'm not saying this may not be the most effective, efficient, safest way to do it, but it's a way, right? So let's say I need like 20 ICP to buy the dip. So here my Motoko is probably worth the most, right? Because the floor price on these aren't too high yet. This one on the Poke Studios Pokebot is, but let's just go with this so that it's a little more enticing for the investor. So you hit select. All right, now let's read this. Please enter the amount of ICP, the rewards, and the length of the contract below. Once you submit, your NFT will be sent to escrow. If the request has not been accepted after 24 hours, it will be automatically canceled. Okay, so now we go down. I need my 15 ICP to buy the dip, of course. Contract duration, and let's go 60 days, right? So now you can pick between 7 days, 14 days, 30, and 60 days. We'll go 60. I need to make sure that I can come up with this money to pay it back so I don't lose my Motoko. Now, reward, how much I'm willing to give for someone to lend me the initial 15 ICP. I think 3 is pretty good, right? So 3 ICP, in 60 days, you'll get 3 ICP by lending me the 15 ICP that I need to buy the dip. And that is equivalent to 121.7% APR. And as you can see, as you change the reward amount, so does the APR change. So let's say 8, that's 324%, so on and so forth. I'm not interested in this right now, but for the sake of learning, I did that, but I'm gonna go back. I'm not gonna submit that request. Okay, so that's how you earn. That's pretty cool, but like I said, it's not available to US based, unfortunately. Create, I'm more of a collector, but for those of you who are looking to create, I know there's a way to do it here on Entrepot without writing a single line of code. Now, you can do that by going up to create, launch your project. Here's some more information. Now, the best way, I'm not like super familiar with this because I'm not interested in creating at the moment. But I know we go to create, user guide, and then you guys can watch this 20-minute video on YouTube about the Tonic Mint demo. Yeah, there's a lot of good information in here. I've listened to a portion of it. All right, and then access application. You go here and boom, you're gonna have to connect your plug or to your Stoic wallet. Get going there, launch calendar, that's anyway. All right, so if you guys wanna create, come on over, user guide. They'll give you a run through on how to do that properly. Any other questions? So do I need a wallet? Yeah. So it says here, oh, okay. So they changed it. So they support Stoic and Plug Wallet. How do I buy? Simply find the listing you want, click on buy. We kind of went through that. Where is my NFT? So just a disclosure, when I first started buying NFTs on Entrepot, I would get a little stressed out when I would watch the ICP leave my wallet and then immediately clicking into my collection, my NFT didn't show up. Give them a couple minutes. It will show up. It has for me. I haven't had an issue after I have given them, a couple minutes to send it over. It's always been there, never been an issue. So just be patient is what I would say, and reach out to the team up here at support@toniclabs.com if time doesn't fix the issue. So how do I sell my NFT? We didn't go through that, but we'll go through it in a minute. So just stand by on that. We'll get back to it. How does the transaction work? There you go. ICP is currently restricted, so canisters cannot hold ICP. We've developed a method that creates an atomic swap on the internet computer. Pretty technical. I'm not going to get into that, but if you do, go ahead and do some digging. Maybe create a video and teach some of us something new. I haven't received my ICP. Again, that just reach out to support. Where can I store my NFTs? You can store them on the Stoic wallet or the Plug wallet. It'll all display. I'll show you guys here on mine. So you just click up here. My Plug wallet is connected. Let's check out my collection. Excuse me. Allergies are killing me. Sorry guys, my internet is crazy slow today. There we go. All right, so here are all of my NFTs. You can see the collection here, okay? And then this is going to be a whole nother list of things, but you can see what you're selling. Wait, I'm selling. I should take that off maybe. I want to sell that. Offers received, none. Earnings, none. Favorite, you'll see that. This is my activity, okay? All right, back to support. So, oh, you know what? Yeah, that's fine. All right, so let's go back to how do I sell an NFT? So for that, let's go back into our wallet, check out our collection. All right, and which one? Let's see, am I selling one now? Let's update this, cancel listing. All right. Okay, so anyway, so let's put one up on the market. What do you guys think? Let's just do this one here. Sell. Okay, just pick one. So it's gonna bring up this message here, marketplace listing. Please enter a price below to create a new marketplace listing. Once you have saved the listing, it becomes available to the public. 4.5% of the sale price will be deducted once sold. This is made of up a 3.5% royalty fee for creators and a 1% market fee place. So current collection floor price, that's nice that they provide that for you here. So the floor price is 0.2. Yeah, we can go 0.22, that's fine. So 0.2, interest of time, we're just gonna select that. Save listing. Please confirm the price for this listing is 0.2 ICP. Yep, confirm, that's what I want. Okay. All right, let that load. All right, so let's see if it's on here. Well, just give it some time. But anyway, so that's how you sell it. It's on the market. Nothing yet. But as you can see, it takes a little bit of time for that to show up. So you can see where that's a little... it brings a little bit of anxiety to you when you purchase a NFT for, 30 or so ICP and it doesn't show up for 3 or so minutes. But anywho, it's there. All right, I think I covered fees. Yeah, guys, so that's it. I think I covered everything. If I missed something or there's something in addition that you need me to cover, please just leave a comment below and I will try to accommodate as best as possible. I will be making another video covering the similar overview of Yuku, which is it's a aggregate marketplace on IC. There's also DGDG, yeah, so we'll go over all of that. But for now, you guys know how to navigate Entrepot. Leave me a like, subscribe, leave a comment, and let's grow this community, guys. Let's do this. All right, guys, that's all I have for you. Yeah, be well, and I'll see you on the next one. Later.